So I don't know how you guys will feel about this, but I I found it to be amusing at least. So here we go.
There you are, playing the PvP in your World War II shooter, and all of a sudden, you're a Nazi.
Good start.
You didn't ask for this. You didn't choose this. Yet there it is. And it's treated no differently than playing a British soldier.
Stop. God, I hate people who have like loud intros and shit. Fuck that.
This is bad.
Yeah, me too. We would never do that.
No.
No one should ever have a random chance of fighting for the Nazis. And we should never express that there's no meaningful difference between Nazis and Allied soldiers, or that they're functionally interchangeable. And before anyone equivocates and
this
says,
is just another person who can't differentiate between real life.
Is this like a satirical thing for gamers that like to play on the Nazi side?
No, this is not satire. This is like this guy's known for making like analysis of video games and
really
like,
arguing about that.
yeah. This is like a sincere like we need to condemn this.
Stop.
I'm sorry, Steve. No, this has been making the rounds.
I hate the internet.
I wish I could tell you otherwise and just be like, no, he's just fucking with us, but nope. Not really. And as of now, he's hemorrhaging subs right now.
Do they understand, like, the game Axis and Allies, it takes people to play Axis and Allies? I mean, that's how you play the game?
No.
Okay. I hate the internet.
Germans.
Dude, well, these types of people have made arguments that cowboys and Indians is racist.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they have. Yeah.
I'm not even kidding. Like, I wish that was a joke.
Right. No, you're right. I know it is. It's not a joke. What about, like, playing the Horde on World of Warcraft? Is that considered to be, like, bad now? You can't play Horde characters?
Oh, yeah, no, you can't do that. You can't do that because orcs are an allegory for black people, clearly.
Yeah, it clearly is allegory for that. Yeah. I mean, totally.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, Jeff Bezos. Jeff Bezos.
I haven't even heard that one.
I'm just kidding, Jeff Bezos. Oh no, I've heard someone make an allegory between orcs and black people. Someone you know, Vin.
Oh yeah.
I still think blood elves are sexy though, so whatever.
All right, dude. I'm glad to know that. That's a great piece of trivia. Steve thinks blood elves are sexy.
Blood elf rogue, baby. Come on, they are hot.
Dude, I never expected to agree with Steve on this issue in this particular episode, but okay, yeah, I'm on board with
kink. Awesome.
Yeah, sweet.
Hanson says not all German soldiers in World War II were Nazis. If they were wearing the swastika and are functioning as an arm of the Nazi government, then unless the game goes out of its way to tell you specifically that your particular character is not a Nazi, then they're a Nazi. In that multiplayer shooter, when it switched you to the German side, did it go out of its way to tell you that the person you're playing was pressed into service under threat of their life?
I can't help but laugh. I'm sorry.
Did they go out of their way to let you know that the American soldier was probably pressed into service?
No.
Nope.
That's a big old nope. Oh, and on a similar note, let's please stop forcing people to play as terrorists as well. There you are, playing your modern shooter.
Oh, this is a jab at Counter-Strike, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It's like, fuck you, CSGO.
Terrorist.
I play CSGO.
Yeah. Yeah, did you play as the CT or T?
I usually play counter-terrorist, but it doesn't really matter to me. But I prefer the counter-terrorist just because I like the play style. But yeah, I mean, somebody's got to play the terrorist.
Yeah, there's no fucking game without that.
Yeah, it's like either other players or like this horrendous AI that fails at every turn. You know.
You know what, dude? Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say this is the kind of guy that plays like Hitman that thinks that is gonna make you into like an assassin.
Yeah,
the funny thing is though, like I think he's actually debunked that kind of argument before. But now he's like making that argument himself against Nazis in video games.
I think it's
terrorists,
just for views.
Because it fits his agenda, right?
Yeah, this is a view whore that just wants to make drama out of nothing.
I mean, like he gets decent views on his own, so it's not like he's failing at that. And if anything, like this has damaged his channel. Like he's losing thousands of subs every day. So I don't know. Maybe that was his intent, but the end result has been like views, but at the cost of losing your audience.
For this, you didn't choose this, and yet second verse, same as the first. There it is. I mean, that's
not making you into an actual fucking terrorist.
Terrorist.
Do I really have to come out and fucking explain this?
Terrorists win.
If we allow terrorists to be in video games, they win. They do.
Did this guy go to fucking Jack Thompson's fucking School of Journalism or something?
It's funny because like I made my own video destroying Jack. Yeah. So it's just kind of like, you know, that's what's on my mind as I'm watching this. It just reminds me of like Anita Sarkeesian when it comes to sexism in video games, or like Jack Thompson when it comes to like, you know, potential school shooters and shit. It's like, this is such a flawed argument to make, and I'm surprised that somebody who makes their living, I would think, making videos like these. I mean, like, would it never occur to this person that this is the exact same thing he himself has debunked in the past?
Does he argue that the bots, if you're playing like with a couple bots playing the terrorist, are they morally culpable for being terrorists?
Yeah, like, dude, I guess so.
It's the beginning of the evil AI.
Bots have, AI have feelings too. They can make their own choices. They have free agency.
You know what, SWEGTA? The next fucking Zelda game shouldn't have fucking Ganondorf. He fucking kills a bunch of people. That's fucking violent, man. They should fucking take him out of the game.
Dude,
a fucking video game should just be a bunch of fucking kissing and kumbaya and all that.
It doesn't have violence. Pac-Man eats things and then eats the ghost. Donkey Kong throws barrels at you. That's pretty violent.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to get hit by a barrel. Would you, Steve?
No. Or a hammer?
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah, and Pokemon, that's like cockfighting, but with, you know, Pokemon. That's
and now that I think about it, you know what? Mario's a human, and he's going to, like, fight a giant fucking ape. That's animal abuse.
Yeah,
what the fuck is this getting?
I think a 5-year-old plays more violent games than what would make this guy happy.
Yeah, probably.
And all the games where the princess keeps getting kidnapped and looked at with lust and probably touched inappropriately, you know what happens.
Yeah, every single time, man. Every time.
God damn.
In the game. We can
I'm
do
never playing a
better
video game again.
Even if you put aside all of the
Me neither.
who have had traumatic experiences with these groups.
Take it back.
Oh my god. Really?
Right?
Alright. So now it's like, you know, think about the people who've been affected by terrorism and Nazis. What about their feelings?
Usually we have think about the children, but think about the elderly, man, you know?
Yeah.
Oh god, I don't like this video already. It's just so stupid.
Oh, it took you this long, Steve?
Yeah, well, look, everybody has ways of coping with things, right? And we all have grief, we all have bad things, and one of the ways people cope with things is like humor, right? We all make bad jokes because that's a way we cope with things, because most of us have a very dark sense of humor. It's not for everybody. We're not going to run into a cancer ward and make and make cancer jokes, right? Or run into a needle unit and start talking about eating babies.
I never do that, of course.
Well, I've done it once or twice, but it's not as fun as you may think. But this guy doesn't seem to understand that when people play games, it's just an outlet. It's not morally saying or to anything or making a judgment call on what happened to the Holocaust or anything. It's just not relating to that at all.
I mean, it's like the theme of the video game. That's about it.
This is an appeal to emotion. That's all.
At the end of the day, would you want someone to actually get out their anger on a video game, or would you rather them get out their anger on, like, something physical? It's a good outlet for people to get out their anger and their negative emotions and shit. I mean, this is basic fucking principles. That's what the point of any fucking type of entertainment is.
Loved ones to terrorists, or who have had generations of their families wiped out by Nazis. No one should have to put on the costume of an ideology they find abhorrent.
Well, they don't have to. That's the thing. It's a cosmetic thing in the game. They can just, you know, not play as that side. Even if it's random, they could just, like, leave and then join, like, another session and just play as the side they prefer. Isn't that a thing? Last time I checked, that was a thing.
Yep.
Alright.
Yeah, and
So
nobody's forcing me to play these games, so I don't understand what the problem is if there are people willingly going to play these.
Out actually opting
You know what the problem is? There is none. The problem is that this guy had to find a problem where there was no fucking problem. That's the only fucking issue that there is in this entire fucking video. Not the fucking issue he's trying to present, but the fucking video itself.
Yeah, but I mean, all the SJW topics, he's got better ones to pick from. There are even ones that I kind of agree with. Not this. This is just stupid.
It's a bad take.
And by making people do so, we get them to stop thinking about it. To stop thinking of the meaning behind these things.
Just don't think about it. You know, just delete it. It's gone. You don't need to think about it.
Normalize them. We make them just window dressing for entertainment. Those uniforms, those symbols, become things that no longer inherently revolt us.
They're not presented as good people or heroes or anything.
I think, like, if you surveyed most gamers and you just asked them, like, what do you think about Nazis? They'd just say, like, I don't like them. But no, now they're indifferent. Now they're meh.
What about fucking Wolfenstein? That's a game all about killing Nazis. Did you see the fucking E3 presentation? They fucking built up the fact that you get to fucking kill a bunch of Nazis. So what the hell?
Isn't there like a scene in one of these games where like Hitler gets fucking crushed by a cargo or something?
Yeah.
Yeah. Something like it's obviously taking like an anti-Nazi stance when it comes to like the storytelling.
Yeah, but I don't think they look at that stuff. Again, I mean, going back to like the Hitman games, it wasn't there. I think it was Hitman. I don't know if it was 1 or not or 2, but one of the Hitman where you had to like go into this strip club and kill somebody, and you could have the option to kind of sneak around the girls getting dressed, or if you killed them, but you got points taken away, which was the whole point, was to try to do it stealthily. If you actually attack the women, you actually get points lost for it. And Anita Sarkeesian was like, "Oh, look, this is a violent thing against women, blah blah blah." Oh, it kills me. I hate the internet.
Yeah, she claimed to have recorded that footage herself, but it was actually taken from somebody else, and then she omitted the part where, like, you know, the player gets penalized for killing the stripper.
Yeah, she totally left that out.
Which is kind of like, you know, is there any honesty left in this at all at that point?
I doubt it. Like I said, I don't know if they get views or whatever, but to me, it just seems like fabricated drama.
Oh, it causes controversy and it gets views. That's what a lot of people feel the need to do on YouTube these days, since ad revenue is so fucking...
I hate that though, dude.
I know, it's a sad world when fucking money trumps integrity and trying to make an interesting fucking product.
Onision made his, like, he made so much money by doing that. For, like, almost a decade.
Oh, sure. A lot of people do, but, and then I hate when people come after me and go, "Oh, Steve revels in drama." I'm like, I have one show every so often that just kind of explains things that's been going on, and they're like, "Oh, look at the drama." I'm like, "Oh wait, this person made 100 fucking videos. I made one, and I'm the drama person. Are you really putting forth that narrative?" Because 99% of my content is science and philosophy and having fun and drinking, and has nothing to do with the drama. But occasionally I'll address certain things, especially what's been going on with the Non Sequitur show. And all of a sudden I'll get these trolls like, "Oh look, Steve's using drama." Oh please.
Get the fuck out my DMs, talking about Maryland, asking about heroin. I'm back on meth again, the perfect medicine for a Methodist kid. Sadistic, sick shit to live my limp dick. Brand new breed of creature, the preacher of the doctrine, indoctrinating the nation of the brain dead. Having a brain in your head makes you hate it. You ain't hated, then you wasted. I hate to tell the truth, but I'm a cannibal. Though I don't need brains like that motherfucker Hannibal. I'm real fucked up, I like to torture my poon. Cut out their damn eyes.